Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lee chastises Thomas, Brooke confronts him and Thomas returns. There will be spoilers for the bold and the beautiful. Thomas Forrester is expected to make a comeback to Los Angeles. Luna Nozawa is reprimanded by Lee Finnegan in the meanwhile. In addition, Brooke Logan is challenged. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera, as you continue reading. First, let's discuss Thomas's comeback. Los Angeles is where the young man will appear. First, anticipate the designer's reunion with Taylor Hayes, his mother. The mother and boy embrace with excitement in a promotional video. Thomas then explains that he is back in town for the wedding of Taylor and Rich Forrester. Thomas's next task is to approach Brooke and provide a warning. Brooke is working at a desk in her office when the young man arrives. Katie Logan is also present, but she only watches the discussion from a distance. The blonde is warned by Thomas to avoid Ridge and Taylor at all costs. Regarding Thomas's warning, Brooke doesn't say much in the weekly preview clip. The blonde may remain silent. Ridge has already crushed her heart, especially as Taylor's wedding draws near. Brooke believes that she and Ridge are meant to be together. Brooke is still waiting even though he promised to make things right. When will she ever figure out what's going on and be content without the Waffle King? Spoilers for the bold and the beautiful indicate that Luna's grandparents will still reprimand her. Sheila Carter-Sharp is making an effort to persuade Luna about Will Spencer and the repercussions. Sheila fears that the young woman may return to prison. I can imagine Luna receiving another get-out-of-jail-free card given that she attacked Will. Lee will give Luna a lecture of her own in the meanwhile. Sheila is more knowledgeable than the doctor. Lee will probably eventually discover what Luna has been up to while slinking away. Additionally, Will's continued obsession with the mysterious female was visible to fans. Even though his night with Elektra Forrester was uneventful, she will probably notice his strange habits, so how long will this relationship last? What is the plot thread you are most excited to follow? Liam acknowledges his greatest error, the dangerous Elektra threat of Luna. According to the bold and the beautiful, Luna Nozawa made a menacing threat on Elektra Forrester, while Liam Spencer acknowledged his worst error. Sheila Sharp persisted in persuading Luna that Elektra and Will Spencer were going all out tonight at Lee Finnegan's house. Luna played up her own night with Will since she didn't think a prude like Elektra would give Will what he needed. Sheila drew attention to the fact that Will was unaware of Luna's existence, or that he was sleeping with her. Luna promised not to let anyone, especially not Elektra, get in the way of their future and stressed that Will would find out soon. Elektra wanted to enjoy every second at the Forrester guest house, so she slowed down. After a wonderful first night in bed with Elektra, Will couldn't get the hooded mystery woman out of his head. Will was remorseful for what he was concealing and simply assured Elektra that he would always love her, even though it sounded like he wanted to tell her what had happened. Carter Walton requested a private conversation with Liam at Forrester Creations. He mentioned that he was there to stay now after some discussion about Liam's terrifying experience. Carter informed Liam that the wedding was still scheduled for the near future, and talked about his future with Hope Logan. About one episode, Ivy Forrester updated Hope in the design office about her own proposal for a reunion with Liam, which he rejected as Hope was the only woman he desired. While Beth Spencer was trying on some new clothes, Ivy encouraged Hope to leave Carter and return to Liam, who finally joined Hope. Liam had the opportunity to speak again about how he felt he was the one for Hope, but Carter believed he was the one. Liam also acknowledged that letting Hope go and failing to recognize what was in front of him was his biggest error. She said when Beth showed up how thrilled she was that they felt like a family. Hope was undoubtedly much more conflicted about her next chapter after Liam gave Beth a hug and firmly agreed with her. Liam assured Hope that he was her only suitor. Beth persisted in pleading with her parents for a pizza and picnic at Eric's office. Carter was given the opportunity to speak with Liam alone, when Hope proposed that she and Beth visit the design office to look at some new gowns. "I'm glad you're doing all right, and I hope you are too. We have prayed for you to get better." Beth's father's passing would have been devastating, Carter remarked. Liam said he would be here to stay. Carter told Liam that you must cling to love when he started talking about how fleeting and precious life can be. Liam concurred, saying, "Exactly, you gotta make the most of it." In response, Carter said, That's exactly what I intend to do with Hope. Liam inquired as to whether Carter and Hope intended to be married. She is wearing my engagement ring, Liam, Carter remarked with a laugh. Liam inquired as to whether a date had been decided. What's the point in waiting? Carter posed a rhetorical question. Beth modeled clothes for Hope in the design office. Before long, Ivy entered and gave Beth a compliment. No one told me we were expecting royalty today, Ivy exclaimed with delight. Ivy informed Hope that she wanted to speak with her regarding Liam as Beth left to try on additional clothes. Hope realized that Liam was improving. The fact that Beth would still have her father around made her very happy. Hope became bewildered as Ivy extolled Liam's virtues. Where are you going with this, Ivy? Hope inquired. I once believed that Liam and I might lead a fulfilling life together. Actually, I still wish we could, but it turns out that Hope is the only woman he truly loves. And you're that woman, Ivy replied. Ivy clarified that when she expressed her feelings to Liam, he rejected her, claiming he only had eyes for Hope. Look at sweet Beth, even though I know you're engaged to Carter, who is a fantastic and lovely man. Since you and Liam have a long history together, please take advantage of your second chance. Ivy pleaded. Make your life with Liam. Liam showed up for some affectionate moments with Beth and Hope after Ivy left. Hope asked Liam what he and Carter had discussed when Beth went to change. According to Liam, they simply discussed how fleeting life is. If you're extremely fortunate, you'll find your soulmate, Liam remarked. If you are so fortunate, you hold on to that one and never let it go. You are the one that Carter wants to spend the rest of his life with. Carter is a good man and I admire him, but I don't think he's your match. I believe that letting you go was my worst error. I'm not going to repeat that error. That's our daughter, Liam murmured as Hope turned to face Beth. That is our entire existence. We will always be a family. Sheila tried to contact Luna at Lee's apartment and informed her that Will and Electra appeared to be quite serious. That girl is textbook, and I can spot an uptight prude when I see one, Luna argued. That girl is just a tease. Electra seemed lovely according to Sheila, but Luna didn't think men desired sweetness. Luna questioned, whose side are you on anyway? I'm on the side that opposes your return to prison. Will can't be aware of you, Luna, Sheila remarked. Luna said, oh, Will knows about me all right, grinning mischievously. Sheila informed Luna straight out that Will hardly realized she was there. Sheila softly told her granddaughter, I don't mean to hurt you, but you really need to know how much Will loves Electra. Sheila didn't believe Luna's belief that Will and Electra would never have sex. Like it or not, I am certain that tonight is the night for Will and Electra, Sheila replied. Electra would never follow through, Luna asserted, adding, she loves stringing him along. Sheila thought Will appeared to be committed to Electra. Why can't you have a little faith in me and recognize that I'm right for Will and Electra is so wrong? Luna inquired. Sheila noted that Will was unaware of Luna's existence. Luna had no intention of surrendering. I will not allow anyone to stop me. Not Electra Forrester in particular, Luna spit out. Will and Electra are still having a nice evening together in the guest home in Forrester. We can shut out the world like nothing else matters, Will replied. Will told Electra that she was the only person he could have, and the two announced their love for one another. Will tried not to think of his wild night with an unfamiliar female, but they kept kissing. Will was thanked by Electra for his patience with her. She murmured, I hope tonight is worth the wait. After that, the pair went to bed and had their first sexual encounter. Luna will use her child as a kind of blackmail against Bill Spencer. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, it is impossible to predict what Luna Nozawa will do at any given time. However, given that there is already conjecture that she may become pregnant as a result of her sexual attack of Will Spencer, she may take advantage of this to use her own deranged mentality to blackmail Bill Spencer. She might contact Bill to help her get out of jail if she is found guilty. She could easily abort the child if he doesn't. Therefore, the dilemma would be whether Bill would stand by Will, who had been wronged, or would he give in to Luna in order to shield his grandchild, an innocent child? On social media, fans of The Bold and the Beautiful undoubtedly had a lot to say about the situation. She will blackmail Bill into using his connections to get the charges against her dismissed, claimed another critic. In order to give her a mile-high club lifestyle going forward, she will then extort the money from both Bill and Will. Additionally, this comment was made. This Luna plot is disgusting and disgusting. Complete stop. Fans will obviously just need to keep an eye on things every single day to see what happens next. On weekdays, the CBS network broadcasts The Bold and the Beautiful. Look up the timings in your local listings. Please share your opinions in the comments section below to let us know what you think in the interim. We haven't seen these two characters together on film for more than a year. He had his sights set on Hope, but she was prepared to express her feelings to him. In a shocking turn of events, she then urged Hope to make amends with her ex. Carter keeps falling in love, so perhaps Ivy would be a better fit. We were not prepared for this. Ivy opened up to Liam, who is trying to reunite with Hope for all the wrong reasons. Despite his claims to the contrary, he is not in love with her. He only wants their family to be united. Liam and Ivy would probably form a more compelling romantic couple. They could make a new beginning without anyone interfering with their love. Ivy, however, urged Hope to make amends with Liam rather than being envious of her. Carter, Hope's fiancé, was prepared to get married yesterday. Hope is dragging her feet when it comes to commitment once more. Might think about switching partners. For the sake of their daughter, Hope and Liam reconcile, although it will ultimately fail. Ivy and Carter, meanwhile, will be devastated by the loss of their real love. They might become closer as a result of their shared sadness. Compared to Hope and Carter, Ivy and Carter would make a more intriguing couple. Even though we adore Hope, their relationship didn't start out well. The coup attempt resulted from their shared desire to overthrow the Forresters. Since they discover they have no other passion in common, they are now in a precarious position. Carter and Daphne clearly make more sense. Daphne isn't the kind to settle down, even though they seem like a fantastic match on paper. She will eventually wish to return to Paris. Ivy appears to be committed to living in Los Angeles for the time being. She also hopes to marry and start a family. Once Daphne has Carter in her possession, she could reconsider. What do you think? Would Ivy and Carter be a better fit, in your opinion?